In the heart of Africa, where ancient landscapes hold the stories of millennia, a mighty river carves its path through rugged highlands. This is the Blue Nile, a powerful artery of life, its waters journeying from the highlands of Ethiopia towards the vast deserts to the north. For centuries, this river has flowed with an untamed spirit, its seasonal pulses dictating the rhythm of life along its banks. Now nestled in Benishangul Gumuz, a remarkable structure has risen. It is the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, a testament not to conquering nature but partnering with it. It stands as a symbol of hope, a source of immense power, a new landmark on this continent of wonders. Imagine standing on a high vantage point, the warm African sun on your skin, looking out across a vista that blends ancient and new. Below, a newly formed lake shimmers its surface reflecting the deep blue sky. The air is filled with the distant call of a fish eagle. The Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is a structure of breathtaking scale and elegant design. When one first beholds it, the sheer size is what commands attention. It stretches for more than a mile across the Blue Nile Gorge, a monumental barrier of roller-compacted concrete that seems to hold back the horizon itself. Its main dam rises to a height of over 145 meters, a cliff face of human creation that gleams under the African sun. Yet, for all its immense size, there is an undeniable grace to its form, creating a sense of harmony rather than intrusion. The architecture is a marvel of modern engineering, clean lines of the powerhouses, symmetrical arrangement of the turbines, and an orderly network of transmission lines. When the spillways are open, curtains of water cascade down its face, creating a thunderous roar and fine spray that catches the sunlight, often painting shimmering rainbows. This interplay of solid structure and flowing water is mesmerizing. It stands firm against the powerful current, a quiet sentinel watching over the valley. Before the dam, the Blue Nile was a river of dramatic extremes. During the rainy season, it would swell into a raging, silt-laden torrent. In the dry months, its flow would diminish, leaving parts of the riverbed exposed. Now the dam has transformed this dynamic environment, creating a vast and tranquil reservoir. This new lake spreads out for miles behind the dam wall, a serene expanse of deep blue water that has filled the winding valleys and canyons, creating a stunning mosaic of land and lake. The shores of this new reservoir are already teeming with life. Where there were once steep, arid slopes, there is now a new shoreline. Hardy acacia trees dot the water's edge, lush green shrubs are taking hold. Their roots find purchase in the newly moistened soil. The reservoir acts as a great settling pool, causing heavy silt to deposit on the lake bed. As a result, the water that flows downstream is clearer and calmer. This change is visible to the naked eye. The water in the reservoir reflects the sky like a vast mirror. Flocks of pelicans and cormorants glide and dive. The tranquility has invited new residents. The combination of the vast, shimmering lake, the rolling green hills, and the dramatic cliffs is simply breathtaking. The scale is immense, and the feeling is one of profound peace, a landscape reborn where the quiet power of nature adapts and thrives. Deep within the heart of the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam lie its powerful turbines, the engines that turn the force of water into a current of light. This process, known as hydropower, is one of the cleanest and most sustainable ways to generate electricity. As the water from the immense reservoir flows through the dam's penstocks, it spins 16 massive turbines, each one a masterpiece of engineering. The energy they generate is immense, with a planned capacity of over 5,000 megawatts. This is not just a number, it represents a fundamental transformation for millions of people. It is the power to light up homes, schools, and hospitals across the nation. A simple switch can flood a room with clean, bright light. This allows businesses to stay open longer and students to study into the evening, igniting new opportunities and empowering people to build a better future. The clean electricity provides a sustainable alternative to burning wood, allowing woodlands to recover. It powers industries, enabling economic growth and creating jobs. It runs pumps that bring clean water to communities and keeps medical equipment running in clinics, saving lives. It is a quiet revolution, driven by the steady hum of turbines. bringing light, opportunity, and hope to every corner of this vast and beautiful country, ensuring that the nation's development is powered by nature itself. Water is the essence of life, and the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is fundamentally about managing this precious resource. The vast reservoir acts as a giant storage tank, capturing heavy wet season runoff. Water once lost to destructive floods is now saved and released in a controlled, predictable way year-round. Regulating the river's flow is a gift to communities near the dam and far downstream. They can plan planting and harvesting with greater certainty, turning parched land into fertile fields. More crops are grown, families eat better, and surplus produce reaches markets. A steady supply expands irrigation, unlocking agricultural potential. It brings stability and prosperity to rural communities. Beyond crops, the reservoir supports access to clean drinking water for villages and cities. Regulated flow helps treatment plants operate, supplying safe water to homes and schools, a fundamental building block for public health. Clean water reduces waterborne disease and improves overall well-being. The new lake also affects the local climate, increasing humidity and sometimes bringing more gentle rain nearby. That microclimate supports vegetation growth and makes the area more hospitable. The dam is a lifeline that supports nature, nourishes communities, and builds a more resilient future. It is a vital force for everyday life, sustaining farms, families, clinics, and the promise of a better tomorrow. The creation of the dam's vast reservoir has given rise to a new and vibrant aquatic ecosystem. The calm, clear waters have become a thriving habitat for numerous species of fish. Careful ecological management and sustainable fishing are creating livelihoods for local communities. The sight of fishermen casting their nets on the shimmering water is timeless. The reservoir has become a vital stopover for migratory birds and a permanent home for many residents. Majestic African fish eagles soar above, their calls echoing across the water. Great white pelicans gather in large flocks. Kingfishers and herons hunt along the shoreline. Cormorants dive for fish and sun themselves on the rocks. With regulated flows, downstream banks regenerate, allowing riverine forests to recover. These forests provide habitat for monkeys, smaller mammals, and abundant wildlife. Smaller mammals and footprints in the mud tell the story of a landscape regaining balance. This burgeoning ecosystem is proof that large-scale projects can support, not diminish, nature. People and wildlife share the lake, a hopeful example of coexistence. The harmony between engineered structure and living world is truly remarkable. It stands as the heart of a new protected landscape where wildlife can flourish. There is a special kind of peace that settles over the great reservoir with the rising of the sun. The first rays paint the sky in delicate shades of pink and orange. The water transforms into a sheet of liquid gold. The gentle plop of a fish, the only sounds that break the profound stillness. Fishermen guide their boats out. Flocks of birds wheel and turn in the light. The dam stands resolute and bright against the deep blue of the lake. The day is full of life, a vibrant tableau of human activity and natural wonder. The end of the day brings another magical transformation. The sky becomes a canvas of fiery reds, deep purples, and soft yellows. The surface becomes a mirror, reflecting the magnificent spectacle above. At dusk, the water takes on a silver sheen and calm returns to the land. Far from city lights, the sky fills with stars and the Milky Way reflects faintly on the dark water. Crickets chirp, distant calls echo. The dam's lights twinkle like a small constellation. The rhythm of the reservoir, from golden dawn to starry night, is an unending cycle of peace and beauty. The Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is far more than an engineering marvel. It is a monument built by the hands and hearts of a nation. Its construction was a colossal undertaking requiring thousands of people from every walk of life. Engineers, technicians, laborers, support staff. They came together in this remote gorge, united by a common purpose. They worked day and night through sun and rain to shape concrete and steel into this magnificent structure. What makes this project unique is the way it was financed. The dam was built not with foreign loans but through contributions of ordinary Ethiopian citizens at home and abroad. Teachers, farmers, students, shopkeepers all purchased bonds and donated what they could. They shared meals, celebrated milestones, and supported each other through the challenges. This collective ownership makes the dam deeply personal, their dam, a testament to belief in a better future. Every time one looks at the sweeping curve, it is impossible not to think of the countless hands that brought it into being. It is a story of human determination writ large upon the landscape, a legacy of concrete, turbines, and the unshakable spirit of a people. The Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam stands today as a powerful beacon of hope, not just for Ethiopia, but for the entire continent. It represents the dawn of a new era, sustainable development and regional cooperation, a deep-seated confidence in Africa's ability to chart its own course. The clean energy it produces will fuel economic growth, lift communities out of poverty, and create a brighter future. It is empowerment, a nation taking control of its natural resources in harmony with its heritage. The project shows how technology can enhance the environment, restored wetlands, planted trees, and shared stewardship. As the sun sets over the shimmering waters, one is filled with a sense of optimism. When people come together with a shared vision, they can achieve the seemingly impossible. The gentle hum of turbines is the sound of progress, the sound of a new day for Ethiopia. It promises light, life, and opportunity for generations yet to come. Let this achievement inspire us, a reminder of what we can accomplish when we work in harmony with nature. The Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is a masterpiece of human ingenuity and a celebration of the enduring beauty of the natural world. A story of rebirth and renewal, a beacon of hope illuminating a path toward a better world.